Everybody, this is Hacking6702 here with another live stream. Today I thought I would live stream some AFL Evolution, considering I haven't actually live streamed AFL Evolution a hell of a lot. So without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, fuck. What I'll do is I'll add the sound effects. We'll go options, audio, sound effects volume. Volume. Do it. Let me just access my own live stream for a sec, so I can read anything that pops up. Here, nope, that's GTA. Where's AFL Live? Here we go. Right. Nope, that's GTA. Where's Let's get to it. Nah, the commentators aren't loud enough. We want to hear the commentators.
Longett with the tap, he gains possession, slams it on the boot, and the mark will be paid. Douglas kicks it. Nice contested mark by Atkins. Works it across the ground, taken by Crouch. Puts boot to ball. Great mark over the pad. Picked by Dunstan. Well, he gave it a shot. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle.
Come on.
Newns with the tap. Runs out of room and is over the boundary line. It'll be tossed in from the boundary. Both ruckmen battling for the front spot. Deft touch from Jacobs. Hand pass by Sloan. His foot finds the ball and brings it out of the pad. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. He'll need a long-range boomer from here. Newns with a relatively easy shot. 50 metres out. Set shot on a 45-degree angle. St Kilda can score the last two goals. Adelaide in early trouble. Here we go.
The Saints have just been so dominant in the ruck, and that's been able to give their midfielders so much time and space, and that's why they lead this match. The mark will be paid. Armitage boots it. Gilbert with good strong hands.
Hey, Wayne.
The umpire says play on.
Oh
Douglas
shit,
thinks
that's a
that is
tackle.
holding the ball, and the umpire agrees. Keeps it close to the
Fucking hell,
ground.
fuck off.
Has he?
Oh,
Yes, he's
no.
paid it. Boots it. Perfect timing
Yes.
from Webster. Choose to kick it. Dropped by Rollerton.
No.
Crouch booting it inside the 50.
Come on.
Walker
No.
takes advantage.
They got it.
Walker whacks one on the boot for goal. The Crows get there first. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce. Huge lead. Savage with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. Crouch slams it on the boot. Willett marks on the run. Sends the Sherrin on its way. Akins had no chance, but at least he made an attempt. Marked by Gilbert. Well, you've kicked a few in your time. Do you give him much of a chance from here, Richard?
It's a fair way out, Dennis. It'll test him.
A long way out.
Come on.
It's with him now. He passes the ball. He takes the shot. There it goes.
Yes.
What a magnificent effort. Here we go. Effective hit out there. Takes possession. Savage kicks it out of congestion. Plenty to analyse from the first quarter, Richo.
The Crows need to think about making some changes before the game is lost. They should think about moving some forwards up to the stoppages, around the ground to congest the area and prevent the dominance we're seeing it.
Here we go again, quarter number 2.
If you aren't going all the way, why go at all?
Tap by Longer. Armitage with the ball. Wins the hard ball. Joining to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Collected by Gilbert. He receives the handball. Good tap from Sinclair. Nothing presenting. He fires into an empty space. Getting a helping hand from the wind with that kick. Gehrig slots the goal. That's number 3. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. Longer with the punch. He brings it out of the back. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Handballs. Gilbert looking unstoppable, handing it back to Sinclair. Bad kick, resulting in a free to the Crows. Otten with the kick. A mark by Newnes. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. 40 metres out. Kicked at goal by Newnes. Nice work from Newnes. A second goal in the bag. St Kilda by 4 goals.
Newnes needs to gain a more familiar and consistent goal-kicking routine. And when he does that, he will be rewarded with more accurate kicking results.
Deft touch from Newnes. He's able to thread a needle and that kick comes out of the back.
Fucking hell.
The ball goes out of bounds. The ball has been thrown in. Punch by Longer. Otten picks it up. Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. Sinclair gets a point. St Kilda by 25.
What's that, bub?
Otten waiting for the man to free up. Kick to himself. Gets some power behind that one. Billings takes it well. You know more about him than me, Richo. Reckon he can bag this one?
I wouldn't bet on it.
A mark by Newnes.
What's the good news, baby?
Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. Just fell through.
Slips it in like a fucking pro.
Newnes puts them further in front. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Longer directs it down. Armitage puts it on the boot.
Come on.
Puts the head down as he runs in. Gilbert alone for the uncontested mark. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Sinclair with a relatively easy shot.
Ha, low, thanks,
20
but
metres from home.
trust me, baby, PlayStation Nation is way better than Xbox. Xbox is shit.
Right through the middle. The bounce is straight as an arrow. Longer hits it. He gains possession.
Pretty sure anybody that ever plays consoles will agree Xbox is trash.
And the ball crosses over the boundary. The throw is accurate. Punch by Longer. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. The ball over the line. Umpire lets it loose. Longer taps it. He gets his hands on the footy. Is in his possession. Longer with a big fist on it. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Akins takes a shot at goal. St Kilda beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 44. The third quarter has begun.
Make sure your worst enemy doesn't live between your own two ears.
Armitage hand passes the ball to the runner going past. Douglas gets the interception on the bounce. The umpire
You better know it, I hate Xbox. Xbox is shit.
Longer taps it. Able to grab it on the half volley. The bouncing ball is controlled. He's racking up possessions.
Come on.
And the ball
Fucking hell.
crosses over the boundary. The ball has been thrown in. Longer hits it. He controls the bouncing ball. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. The Saints lead the Crows 50-6. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Longer gets the tap, takes control of the bouncing ball, goes short with a hand pass, puts boot to ball. Pointless attempt by Gilbert. Picked up the ball. Armitage runs past and gets the ball. Yet another possession. A chance to add one more to his tally. St Kilda with a handy break, leading Adelaide 56-6. More bounce than a dodgy chip.
The Saints have just been so dominant in the ruck, and that's been able to give their midfielders so much time and space, and that's why they lead this match. Longer takes possession, sending it on its way.
Oh, that was nice.
The Saints lead.
Yep, I can finally shut up about it.
To go after this bounce. A dead straight bounce. Tap to advantage. Savage controls it. Bumps the big skid. No contest for that man. Geary winds it up. This will certainly test him from this distance. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Sinclair drops it. A hand got to that footy.
Touch behind.
St Kilda leads by 57. Looks like he's going to go long. A kick to himself and play on by Cotton. Slams it on the boot. A nice uncontested mark for Talia. Sends it on its way.
Come on.
Douglas is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. Sloan with the ball. Fucking boots it.
Sloan.
He marks the ball. Interception.
Jacobs with a short hand pass. Bumps the big skid. The mark is taken by Dunstan. Kicks.
Mark, come on.
He gets it from the crowd. Kicks it. Crouch marks it. Looks like he panicked there. Gibson takes the mark.
Gibson is a decent mark, although he really needs to work on his marking contest because he just isn't making an impression there. He boots it.
Come on, run.
It gets tapped. He gathers the ball.
Grab it and boot it the
Gilbert
fuck
gets
out
the
of
ball
there.
to the man on the run. Controlled by Webster. Sends it on its way. Nice mark there.
Yeah, well.
What do you think, Richard? Can he make this one?
He'll need a bigger kick than he has from here.
Seedsman gets the interception on the bounce. Goes up the line. A good turn with St Kilda 63.
Right, final quarter, guys.
6.
Adelaide will need to lift for the last quarter and remember that the pain of discipline is far less than the pain of regret.
The final term has commenced.
You can't just beat a team, you have to leave a lasting impression in their minds so that they never want to see you again.
Sinclair winds it up 45 metres out, kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. It's in the air. He kicked that one
out of the full. How the fuck did I do that?
Kick, resulting in a free to the Crows. Talia keeps that one low. He steadies now in front of goal. Geary going through his routine. Unfortunately, they made the grass very short. Tactically this one, 40 metres out. 45-degree shot is not too hard. He just has to keep his cool.
St Kilda have just been so dominant in the ruck, and that's been able to give their midfielders so much time and space, and that's why they lead this match. Armitage puts his boot on it. Nunes gets the goal.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Calms it down nicely. He has the ball. Gresham kicks it from the pad. Gilbert delusions of grandeur. He runs for home. A low stabbing kick. He kicks quickly. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. One is the peg.
Come on.
I guess it was worth a go.
Oh, that's nice, baby.
Akins.
It's nice to know that you still love me just because I tease you because you have an Xbox.
Hitting the target. He's
Fair
actually
enough.
kicking first and calling whatever it hits the target. The umpire has thrown it in. Good tap from Longer. Sinclair collects it. Sends the shell on its way. It's Edward Scissorhands. He kicks it.
It's a new beauty.
Nunes with that kick has increased the lead.
St Kilda has an abundance of quality mids and small forwards, and they are just running rings around Adelaide. They aren't worried about playing on because they know they're probably going to get better shots at goal on the run.
All eyes are watching. If that goes, there's a couple
Behind.
of
Fuck, it was just too far.
Geary claims it. He steadies now in front of goal. It's gone through for a magnificent behind.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but the Crows need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard. Sinclair gains possession, straight into the post. The Saints are in front.
Nunes presents and takes the mark. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell them. That's
not,
the
baby.
final nail in the coffin. The bounce, laser straight.
St Kilda have just been really well organised and courageous in the centre, and that's why they've been winning the ball. The ball is out of bounds. The umpire wants to throw it in. He knocks it down. He gets the loose ball. He grabs it off the ground. Sinclair with the shot. Sinclair, wonderful goal.
Bounce straight down. Long attacks. He gets his hands on the footy. Nice work from
I
Savage.
fucking hope so.
Kicks. The content.
He steadies now in front of goal. He goes for home. Gilbert takes a shot. He takes a strong mark. Sinclair lining up with the goals. Sinclair shoots the goal.
All is in readiness. Here's the bounce. Tapped by Longer. Has it now. Robertson kicks it out of the congestion. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. The ball is slammed towards goal by Sinclair. Goal for Sinclair. That's his 5th goal. He'll be very happy with his game.
He's going to give you guys phones about to
Jacobs
go.
didn't even get close to that tap. The Crows were punished. Richo, did you enjoy the matchup between St Kilda and the Crows?
Well, they got into a situation where they were a few goals down and all of a sudden the players lost faith and thought, why bother? It was like they decided that the scoreboard damage was too much and that they couldn't handle it any longer, so just gave up. The whole team switched off, and that's why this turned out to be a blowout.
True, that's fair enough. I deserve that.
Final scores are 108-6.
Fucking flogged
That's it
it.
for us. I will see you again,
Player
but
of the
not
match.
yet. Not yet.
Jack Nunes, I figured as much. Geary, I thought Geary would actually be second, to be honest. Sinclair did alright. Alright, where are we playing? The Gabba. Is that right? No, GMBA. Alright. That's fair, baby, I suppose. Here we go. So the actual video is about 20 seconds delayed.
Hello everyone, I'm Dennis Cometa. Get ready, it's time for Sunday afternoon football. Today's game from GMHBA Stadium. Collaborating with me in the commentary box is Matthew Richardson. Welcome, Richo.
What a game we've got today, Dan. There's really been a big build-up for this clash.
St Kilda run on.
Yes, that'd be
The
awesome.
banners look great as the players get set to run through them.
Let's do this.
The game is underway.
It's not about being better than someone else. It's about being better than you were the day before.
Armitage has the ball, thumps the big skin. Gilbert soars over the pack and takes a ripper. He's got eyes like a pterodactyl with contact lenses. Gehrig marks. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. Going for goal number 1. All eyes are watching. Gehrig with the goal. The ball bouncing well. Tap by Longer. Takes possession. He boots it from the pad. A great effort. Lining up the goal now. What do you think, Richard? Can he make this one?
He'll need a bigger kick than he has from here.
65 metres out. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. The Saints get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. Nunes getting his first.
Nunes is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion.
Look at that bounce. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. Slots it.
Yes.
The Saints have the early lead. It's always a good sign.
The Saints could just absolutely dominating the clearances. No doubt that's why they're winning. That's a nice strong mark. Nunes taking aim. Nunes shoots for goal. Nunes sinks the long kick.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Here's the bounce. Claimed by Longer. Takes possession. Good mark by Sinclair. 50 metres out.
What are you going to watch at the movies, baby?
The ball is thumped towards goal by Sinclair. Nunes approaching home now. A magnificent kick right through the middle. Nunes getting them further in front. The bounce is straight up and down. Big thump from Longer with the ball now. Sinclair with the mark. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. The Saints get a goal. Sinclair sinking his first goal. A dead straight bounce. Deft touch from Longer. He's got the footy in his hands. Murdoch was taken high. Booted by Murdoch. The contest, no match for him. Smith slams it on the boot.
Menzel is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Gilbert with good strong hands. Passes by hand. Armitage running towards goal. No run around troubling him there. He handballs it.
Through for a point. St Kilda lead Geelong. He plays
What are
it
you
to
going to watch the
himself.
movies?
Kicks hurriedly. Great mark. Stewart kicks. Kolodjasny looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. An easy interception for Bakers. Intercepted by Dangerfield. Chips it down towards half forward. And over the boundary line she goes. The ball is in the air. Tap to advantage. He has the ball. He boots it from the pack.
Yeah, I actually know what it's about. It's about two people.
It bounced straight through his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Picks up his first possession. Let's see what the stats have to show. The second quarter has begun.
Develop the winning edge. Small differences in your performance can lead to large differences in your results.
Nunes marks it. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Sinclair takes the mark. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Longer wins the tap. Terrible timing by Smith. Takes it well.
Gilbert's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent. He steadies now in front of goal. Geary with the shot. Geary puts it through.
The bounce, laser straight. Longer guides it. He's got the footy in his hands. Nice hands. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. That ball's travelling. Fantastic goal by Nunes. He's kicked his fourth and they stretch out their lead.
Nunes is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion.
Kicks it. Strong mark by Armitage.
Armitage takes a lot of marks during a game, but a lot of them seem to be juggled. If he can just get cleaner hands on the ball, it's just going to give his opponents less chance to spoil in the contest. He lays off the pass. Sinclair handballing to his own advantage. Straight into the woodwork. I reckon he's a little bit unlucky there. The Saints out in front over Geelong. Henderson's got good knowledge of the game and you can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. Lining it up with the goal now. He steadies now in front of goal. takes a strong mark. He steadies now in front of goal. Nunes goes for home. The goal for the Saints.
More bounce than a dodgy chip. Smith not even close to getting a hit out. He might have to take a leaf out of the Karate Kid and sweep the knee. Paul and Smith will need to pull something special out here. It's in the air. The goal wins him just wide of the target. They really needed a goal there. A great effort.
Webster is a great overhead mark, but anything below his knees and he struggles to get down for. If he can add that to his game, he's going to go up another level. He kicks the ball. Geary heading in now. He slams that on the boot. Great hands.
Nunes climbing up. He steadies now in front of goal, 25 metres out. That's 8 in a row for St Kilda. St Kilda lead Geelong by 67. He gives the ball a mighty roost. Gathered by Gilbert. He's running hot, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. I've just about run out of things to say about his performance. I'm just going to watch and enjoy this display.
Long had got the hit out. Ablett kicks from the pack, marked by Dunstan. Dunstan sends one up towards the wing. A good mark under the circumstances. Gilbert kicks. No contest for that mark. Geary taking aim. Looking for another goal here. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? The Ruckman steal themselves before the bounce. Longett with a big fist on it. Time. A nice long half-time break, and we're ready for another half of footy.
They struggled throughout the first half, but there's still a half a game to go.
Nunes picks up the bouncing ball. It's like he has the ball on a string. The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so I'd suggest he takes his time and just looks for the right option. Geary pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal.
Geary is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion.
Cramerick gets the interception on the bounce. Longett kicking the ball free of the pack. He misses the mark. Very quiet by his standards. Takes control of the bouncing ball. He picks up the loose ball. Toohey was clearly holding the ball there. A lovely drop punt. Takes it well. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Gilbert, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Geary claims the ball. Lining up the goal now, 35 metres out. 45-degree angle for this kick. Score for the Saints. Geary getting his 6th goal of the match. He's becoming a real handful down there. St Kilda lead Geelong 93-1. Dangerfield dishes it off by hand. Cramerick boots it. Takes it well. Paul and Smith going through his routine. Unfortunately, they made the grass very short. Tactically this way. All eyes are watching. That's a very well executed goal.
Paul and Smith really wears his heart on his sleeve.
Punch by Longer. Akers kicking the ball free of the pack. Snatches at it and drops it. He's as twitchy as a frog in a blender. Sinclair has been a step and a half too...
Yes, of course I do, baby.
St Kilda by 87. A nice running mark. Picture perfect drop punt. A great effort.
When you look at the set shots of goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. But Geelong forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot. He slams that on the boot. Longer marks it.
Bumps the big skid. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Kicked by Bruce. Wins the hard ball.
Henderson puts his boot on it. The mark will be paid.
Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal in the side. 65 metres out. A set shot on a 45-degree angle. Nunes shoots. Gets the distance. The Ruckman steal themselves before the bounce. Longett punches it. He controls the bouncing ball. Boots it. Perfect timing from Weller.
Weller has got some sure hands. He doesn't often fumble the loose ball. He chooses to play it on. Billings kicks the ball, gets it off the ground. Stewart puts his boot on it. He grabs it. Dunstan with the kick. He takes a strong mark.
Lovely hand pass hits the man. Henderson kicks. Steady hands there as he holds that one. What do the stats look like? Both teams look like they enjoyed the three-quarter time break as we enter
I'm about
this
to finish this live stream after this game
you can
anyway.
always rest easy knowing that you gave 100%, win or lose.
The umpire will give us another ball up. Punched by Longer. Jams it on the boot. Great mark. McCarthy just gauging which way that wind is blowing. 50 metres from home. He's on a 30-degree angle. Got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Paul Smith has the chance to add one more to his tally. Drifts wide to go through for a behind. Well, the margin's big, but there's lots of time left on the clock.
Stevens can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Dunstan boots it. The mark will be paid.
Heads up the corridor. Dropped by Nunes. He controls the bouncing ball. Just fell through. A second goal in the bag. This one gives them an even bigger lead. Robertson runs past and gets the ball. Wins the hard ball. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Well, you've kicked a few in your time. Do you give him much of a chance from here, Richard?
He'll need a bigger kick than he has from here.
50 metres from home. Hit by Longer. Able to grab it on the half volley. Interception. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about it. Kicks it. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Works it across the ground. Strong out by Dangerfield. Jams it on the boot. Billings marks on the run.
Billings can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league.
As soon as this thing goes, I'm going to leave the live stream anyway.
Sinclair taking aim. Sinclair takes a shot. St Kilda have the edge over the Cats in this match.
Longer directs it down. Is in his possession. Adler Perth. That looks nasty. He'll be rushed to the rooms for medical treatment. Don't think, though, he'll be coming back. Strong mark. Kicks. Great mark. Akins sends the ball on its way. Takes that one strongly. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. Gilbert taking a chance at goal. Nunes marks it. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. He's been outstanding, going for goal number 8 right here.
Nunes obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else.
He's able to thread a needle and that kick comes out of the pack. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. Duncan feeds it wide. Nice mark under pressure. Works it across the ground. Taken by Armitage. Boots it.
All right.
Geelong were really taken to task. Richard, did you enjoy the
Okay,
matchup
guys, so
between
that's the end of the
Saints
live
and
stream.
the Cats?
I'm going to try and do daily live streams if possible. Can't make any promises. But until next video, guys, this is Hacky6702 signing out. See ya, guys.